was arrested and called her ex for help. While she's in jail, the plaintiff is doing all sorts of stuff for her, including taking care of her pups, and she's not reimbursing him. She says he's the consummate harasser and stole from her. Let's listen.
How did he get in?
My dog walker was at the home, at my home.
So what? Why does your dog walker let a complete stranger tell him, yeah, take it, hand over the apartment and the keys and everything else? What's wrong with your dog walker?
He knows him.
Prior to this,
he knows him, yeah.
So he believed him that he was sent by you?
Yeah, so now I sent Eddie over there to get my stuff, you know, and this guy's going crazy. He put my
Who's Eddie? Okay, go ahead.
He put my dogs in a kennel and rented it out to an ex-girlfriend of his for a week.
Rented what out?
My home. My home.
You stand up, please. Didn't you notice that there was somebody renting her house because you were there a bunch of times?
Not exactly. He told me. I'm going to sublet the apartment. And he said he received a down payment. I assumed that was between him and her.
Did he give you jewelry?
Yes, he did give me some jewelry, yes.
Okay.
I can't account for...
You don't know what's missing and what's not?
No.
Right.
Yes, I know.
What's your relationship with her?
I'm just good friends for like at least 15, 20 years.
These are my friends, you know. I trust them. They're always in my home. You know, he had no reason to be there. We broke up 7 months prior.
I don't understand. So when you call your house and he answers the phone, why don't you call the police? Why don't you tell the police or tell him to call the police and get him out of there?
Because for 7 months, he's been doing this. Making noise.
That doesn't make any sense to the people who are listening to you.
He's on parole. I didn't want to get the guy in trouble.
Who's on parole?
Him. I didn't want him to go to jail for being an idiot.
What is he on parole for?
I don't know.
What? Come on back up.
I don't know.
What are you on parole for?
I'm on parole for conspiracy.
What kind of
drug conspiracy?
What is it?
20 years ago.
Conspiracy to do what? Sell drugs?
Right.
How much drugs?
An ounce of cocaine, I think it was.
You're not going to be on parole for 20 years for an ounce of cocaine.
No, I'm not on parole for 20 years. I received 20 years. Can I explain
So
something?
was it 20 years of parole?
Here's
or
what
20
happens.
years
When
of
you're in a
assent?
conspiracy, you're responsible for all the drugs in the conspiracy.
Oh, okay, so then it's not an ounce that we're talking about.
Well, but I know my partner.
Okay, how much was, my question was how much drugs, so how much drugs?
Negotiated drugs, 5 kilos, something like that.
That makes a lot more sense,
All
thank
right.
you. So you're on parole at the time that all this stuff is happening?
Correct.
Okay, and then you don't want to call the police on him because you don't want him to have a huge problem.
Basically, what he's doing is harassing you. He cries out the window for 2
According
days.
to you, the guy's saying he's going to kill you.
Okay, yeah, he is, but that's...
Do you want to point that? You have video of him saying he's going to kill you?
Yes.
Oh, let me hear. Let me see it.
Here's her podcast.
I swear on my mother's grave, if I don't get every penny that I wrote down, I will kill you. And I'm going to torture you before I kill you. Now you sleep on that, okay? And you look at my record, and you think about my words, and then you compare them. Understand? You use that black love that you're in love with. That's why you could say you love me. That's why they start. And you know what? You heard about this black crackhead. I swear on my mother's grave. You don't pay me, I will kill you.
All I can say, Your Honor, is
That's only one.
I'm not prejudiced whatsoever.
No.
I really am not. It was in the heat of anger, and the
No,
guy.
see, here's the thing. In the
Yeah.
heat of anger, those words would never come out of my mouth because they're not in my heart.
They're not in my heart
You're
either.
clearly a jerk.
Yeah.
You are such a jerk that I can't
I don't
even
agree
find,
with you.
shut up. I can't even find the words to describe what trash you are.
I don't know about
okay? I heard so many things in that one thing that for you, don't say anything. For you to stand there and look at me and say, what did I tell you something? I'm not a racist, is just about the most hollow thing I could hear someone like you say. I hope that you're embarrassed. The problem is, I don't think you are. I think that everybody else is embarrassed who had to hear it. I think maybe you're embarrassed because you're here. I hope you're not. I hope you're just sitting here ready to escort him out. But I still got a job to do while I'm standing here, as much as I would like to just walk out now. That's not what my job entails. Apologize to my bailiff.
I apologize, and I did not mean what I was when I said those things on the paper.
Yeah, you do. Because you live with that in your heart. That's why it comes out when you're mad.
That's not true, Your Honor.